Alright, so we're trying to assemble the turbo, just mock everything up, see how everything will be. First issue, again, this is a 5-bolt flange. They give you 5 of these studs, but you can only run 4 of them because that's just the way it is designed. This stud right here and this nut is almost impossible to tighten. Right over here, I'm going to be probably grinding off some of the material here in order to make it easier for me to put these nuts on these studs. Now the top of the manifold also needs studs. These studs right here I grabbed from the old turbo, and even if you put these studs in, you can see the right side is fairly long, but the left side definitely needs to get trimmed down in order for this to seat appropriately. Again, I wasn't even aware of this, that I needed more studs when I first originally ordered this, but I'm glad I had the studs. I'll probably use a cutoff wheel to make these things a little shorter, run the tap through those studs so everything's nice and smooth. Again, we drilled these holes out, so I made these holes bigger so they can fit those flange bolt-on holes more appropriately, so that's good. This secondary downpipe came with some bolts and nuts, and I'm trying to install these, and you know, as I was tightening them down, they just keep spinning, but I'm like, what the hell's going on? The threads are not getting damaged, so it looks like these bolts are not the right ones over here. I grabbed the fatter bolt somewhere randomly, and this one does seem to fit in properly, and it is holding properly, so I think we definitely need different bolts for the secondary downpipe, which is weird. They should have just came with. So a lot of small things that you have to get done and corrected for everything to bolt on. See, I'm doing a lot of this before I install the turbo kit. If you're just installing it the same day you buy it, you're gonna run into so many hiccups, guys. I'm telling you, this is months of planning, and slowly but surely we're gonna get this done. Hey, stop barking, eh? But that's the progress right now, guys. I'll keep you guys updated on future progress. One thing I want to show you guys is with this downpipe, right, this restrictive primary downpipe, I raised the wastegate flap open until it hits this downpipe, right? So it's hitting it right now, and as I remove it, we're gonna actually see how much this flap opens, and I'm pretty impressed. I mean, that's pretty much fully open at this point, and with the ported gate, we should have enough exhaust gas flow. Comment down below, what do you guys think about this separated exhaust housing here, gas flow, and the wastegate. They're separated. Some turbos, I see them that they're open and they combine. Some are separated. I'm not sure which one would be better. Sometimes I think if it was open design, that that velocity of the gases going out actually will help draw out and scavenge the boost pressure, but I'm not sure exactly. We're gonna run it as is. If one option's better than the other, you can always kind of Dremel this part out and leave these open, and then go from there, you know. Alright, got it to the point where I like it. I can spin the nut on no problem. The problem still comes to mind is like we're trying to tighten this. Like I can tighten it just a hair, and then you're unable to fit a wrench in there. See, just a little bit I am able to tighten it, but I already know that bolt is going to get stripped. You can't fit any kind of socket on there because we're just shy of room right there, and I don't want to ground it any further than I already did. So what the plan is, I'm going to take a socket, right? I'm going to donate a socket, pop it in there with the extension part right there, and it goes through the stud. As you can see, it goes through the stud, and then we're gonna weld the socket to the nut, right? So that way in the future, let's say if I want to install it or take it apart, all I have to do is pop that socket on here, or pop that wrench on there, and just turn the whole bolt, just turn the whole socket, thus in turn turning the bolt. And that's going to be the easiest way to make sure it's really tight. Make sure, just easy. It'll tighten easily, it'll remove easily in case I need to remove it. I won't be dealing with stripped studs or broken nuts. So I think that's going to be the game plan. Weld the little socket right on there. It's still stealthy enough where nobody's going to see it. This is going to sit in the back of the motor, and to me, it makes the most sense.
I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true.